Welcome everyone, I hope you're having an amazing day. Grab a drink, grab a snack, and let's hop into today's video. So today we're going to be playing a game called Echoes of Aincrad. It's a Sword Art Online game. It's based on the anime Sword Art Online. If you've never watched the anime, I would recommend it. It's one of my favorites. I think I've watched it like 30 times now. And I feel like I've been waiting for a game like this to come out. Especially since, I'm such a big fan. This is like the little character I created. I feel like it's a little bit of me, a little bit of an anime world I love, not just Sword Art Online, but all of them put together. A little bit behind the scenes. This game came out a day before I was supposed to go to Florida on a work trip. And I was just too excited to play it that I said F it, and I hopped on and I played it. I recorded what I played through, and now that I'm home I'm doing voiceovers until I catch up to where I left off. I stopped playing the game so far, and I'm just gonna edit and voice record until I catch up to where I was, so then I can do live commentary with you guys. I feel like that would be a little bit more fun. You guys would be able to see a more genuine reaction than just listening to me tell you guys a story or something.
Welcome, Overworlder. This world has been torn asunder. Your mission is to make it whole once more.
You are all brought to Aincrad for this express purpose. Climb to the top of the tower and fulfill your mission.
Only once this world is returned to its original form will you be allowed to return to your own.
Thus we have spoken, and so it shall be. Go now and see your quest through. May the goddess of the sacred tree bless you on your journey.
Alright, now before we start swinging swords and chopping stuff up, I will let you guys know that I did play the demo for the game. I was so excited about playing the game that I was just sitting there waiting, looking at a calendar, and then they dropped a demo and it was free, and I was like, I have to play this. I have to figure out what I'm getting myself into. And man, I had a lot of fun playing the demo. It was kind of short, but it explained very well the dynamic of the game and combat and how things are gonna work. That's a little bit of a glitch right there. I killed that guy. That's funny, but it's a new game. It just came out. When I recorded this, it had just came out like a day prior to me recording this video. And you'll see that throughout the episode, there's gonna be a lot of cuts, and that's just because there's a lot of walking involved. This is a open world RPG, so there's going to be a lot of back and forth. There's going to be a lot of me just running around and just killing mobs that are on the side of the road or something. So I figured to make things easier, it would just be better to just cut where I'm walking. That way you guys aren't watching me just run around. I feel like that's a little boring. You'll be able to see some of the bigger fights, and if I get crowded with mobs or something funny happens, of course I'll cut that in so you guys can watch it. But back to what I was saying about the demo, you'll see that I have some sword skills on the bottom right. That's because I was able to bring the proficiency level of my weapon to 3, which was the max you can get in the demo. And I also got my personal level all the way up to 15, which was also the max you can get in the demo. But the demo was pretty cool. I would recommend playing it if you want to buy the game, or if you're interested in hopping in the game, starting your own adventure. I really recommend playing the demo. I feel like it sets up the game perfectly. Here you're gonna see me looking through my items on the bottom left. There's items that allow you to break through specific walls or some shrubs or greenery, I would say. And then there's stuff like this. They're called investigations, and they're little notes that give you background of where you're at or what's happening, or a little history of the place. I think that was pretty cool that they integrated that into the game. here in a second, you're gonna get to see one of my favorite things about this game. Once I kill these damn spiders, tick looking things.
Here.
It's chests. I am a loot goblin. I love collecting loot. Anything on the ground, I'm picking it up. If I gotta run a minute to the left of me just to go pick up a fucking damn plant, I will do it. I don't know why. It's something I've grown accustomed to. Here you're gonna see me check my map in a little bit. Nope, maybe not. We're just gonna keep running. Oh, I know what we're doing here. Here is where we come up to the first boss fight that you get into, which is pretty interesting that they chose to do it like this, because I feel like somebody that's new and that just hasn't played wouldn't be able to just kick some ass. Now, a little information for you. These bug type creatures, they have a move where they release poison, and it is one of the most annoying things I've ever had to deal with in my life, if I'm being honest. Besides the fact that they can swing from like a good distance away at you, and they dig underground, the poison is by far the most annoying thing. The poison, and there's another thing later on that you might get to see, but for now, you're gonna see the poison.
Hey, there you are.
That's my buddy. This game has a buddy system, which basically you have a partner that comes along with you, and they also have abilities that you get to use. Jesus, they don't let you get up. I promise you. This game, by all means, is not easy. I mean, yeah, you can play it on. There's the poison. There's the poison. But by any means, this game is not easy. But you can play it on easy mode. I'm playing it on normal. But if you don't know what these monsters are doing, you're gonna get your ass kicked. You're gonna have a hard time if you don't do your little research. I'm not doing research, I'm just going for it. I'm figuring it out as we go. I mean, we're gonna figure this shit out together.
This situation feels familiar, though this time was a lot less tense. I've just logged in myself. I'm glad our friends list carried over from the beta. I was just hanging around here when I saw your name light up on the map. I was planning on logging in as soon as the servers went live, but got caught up with some personal stuff that kept me offline for a bit. Seems fate has brought us together again, huh?
Hey! You haven't logged in yet? Seriously?
Come join us once you're online. We'll wait for you at the teleport gate plaza in the town of Beginnings.
Those from your friends? Right then. We're all itching to get started, I'm sure. So Cal and Argo can catch up later. I wonder what that event from earlier was. I think they were talking about overworlders and some mission or something. That wasn't in the beta, was it? Looks like the town of Beginnings isn't the starting point anymore either. Are they letting players choose their spawn point now? Well, whatever. I'm sure we'll figure all this out soon. Let's get out of here and head to town for now.
Shoot, they're itching to get this game started. I was itching to get this game started. I was watching the damn days go by, the hours and the minutes. Here's the map. This is kind of what it looks like when you get to a checkpoint and unlocks the ones that are shaded in. And each map shows you where each chest is, It doesn't show you how to get to the chest, but it shows you where it's at. And there is roads that you can follow. You can see on the top right, the lighter blue color is the road. And you can see there on the right, top right again, that the gold chest is where the chests are.
Oh, treasure! You're looting it, right?
And you heard my partner there. He said, "Oh, you're looting it, right?" Of course I'm looting it, you idiot. But whenever you're close to a chest, they'll say something, and that's if you're trying to get to a checkpoint and you pass by a chest, that's how you know you passed by a chest. That way you're not just, spending an hour and a half going through a shaded out area before you get to a checkpoint because you're trying to be as efficient as possible or something. I don't know. But you saw right there, I used what's called a bomb stone to break that wall, and that's how I'm able to get these 2 extra chests from just the start of the game. There I got a sword, which looks like one of them needle swords, the fencing swords.
I spy a treasure chest.
And out of this chest, I got another blueprint. This one is a hammer. It looks like a 2-handed hammer or something. That's pretty cool. That's some of the items you can get. You can get blueprints, weapons, stuff like that. I think I already talked about it. I'm not sure. If I'm being honest, this is my first time doing this in like 9 years. I tried to do the YouTube thing 9 years ago, and I came out with 3 videos. I was playing CS:GO at the time. I was still in high school, I believe, and I was just trying to make it, trying to do it. This is something I've always wanted to do. This is something I've always wanted to make happen, but I never had the right equipment. I've never had the right stuff to do it, and honestly, I still don't. I'm just winging it. I got my PlayStation 5. That's what I'm playing the game on, and I got my phone to edit and record my voiceovers while I have to do voiceovers. But here you see the checkpoint menu. You see how you gotta load all in. Go through this cutscene right here. It shows you the map is open now, and then you have to go. I do a cut there, but it's a little longer. I wish we didn't have to go through that every single time, because it's kind of jarring, once you've opened up the whole map and you're going back through checkpoints to try to get the chests that you missed or stuff like that. And this is kind of what the game is. You're going around beating up monsters, exploring the world, figuring out how to get to certain spots so you can get some chests.
Look, a treasure chest.
And you're just trying to beat the game. I mean, don't get me wrong. In most games, what you're trying to do is beat it, of course.
Treasure.
But
you're looting it.
This
right?
game, I haven't completely made up my mind of what my review for this game is yet. So far, it's pretty good. It's decent. Like I said, the combat's good. The storyline is pretty decent. There's actually a pretty sad part where I just left off. And
I spy a treasure chest.
I'm excited to go back and start playing. Definitely ready to keep moving on and trucking on this game. Let me know where you guys are from. Leave a comment of where you were raised or what your nationality is. I'm actually Hispanic, and I was born in Des Moines, Iowa. So I grew up being a city guy. Moved to Georgia, so now I'm kind of like, I got a southern twang, and I'm also a city boy. I think that's pretty funny that's how my life has gone. Because normally those two things don't mix, but sometimes they do, and it makes for a funny personality, and it's different. This is a different style of person. As you can see, this is one of the other monsters. Boars. They like pygmies. They hired, what's her name? They hired Peppa Pig's whole family for this game. I swear. There's a pig left and right. These monsters, they don't leave you alone. You can try to run away from them, but you will not run away from them. Unless you make it to like a cutscene or something. Yeah, they won't let you go. You'll see right there, you can kind of see it, but there's a blue line sticking out of the ground into the sky. That's where your next checkpoint is. So the closer you get to the blue line, the closer you get to your next checkpoint. And that's also true for your waypoints. Waypoints? I don't know how you say that. Whenever you set one down, it'll shoot a beacon into the air so you can see it while you're walking around. That way you don't gotta check your map 30 times. Even though I still do, because that's just me. I get lost pretty easily. Kind of like Zoro from One Piece. I'll think, oh, I'm going in the right direction. I'll fight somebody and then take a left turn somewhere, and then now I'm lost again. There's different color waypoints, so you know which ones you set up first, second, third, fourth, fifth. I'm not sure how many waypoints you can put at the moment, because I haven't reached a max number or seen if there's a max number.
Enemy. Looks like a boar type.
But you can put a decent amount of them. And for these like little investigation areas, if you want to pause the video to read it, you're more than welcome to. I'm just gonna show it and then move on. I'm not gonna read it to you guys. I'm a horrible reader. I'm dyslexic, and I don't want you guys to suffer. I don't want you guys to sit there and listen to me trying to read a script or something like that. That's why I'm kind of doing this voiceover freestyle. I mean, I've come up with a intro. Let me know what you think about that. I think it's pretty good. And I've come up with an ending, so hopefully those two things stay the same throughout the entirety of it. But as you saw there was like, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chests just in this small area. Imagine you having to watch me go through all 6 of those chests, running around, picking up every single one of those chests. It'd take too long. And some chests are like this one. They're kind of hidden. So it'll take you to the chest. And then you'll be like, where's the chest? Oh, well, the chest is on top of that ridge. And then you're thinking, well, how do I get to that ridge? Well, now you got to backtrack. You got to walk all the way to the edge of the ridge. And this one's kind of unique because it's right on the edge of where the map ends. So if I stepped out into that darker blue area you see on the map, I'm just going to get sent back. Maybe even get pushed off the bridge. Probably not because it's pretty big, but I was able to get to that chest pretty easily. And I finagled my way through it. Here you can see that I put a waypoint on this chest and it's green. So I wasn't lying. I was telling the truth. You know? Can't call me a liar because of that.
Looking forward to taking a break.
And here we go to our next checkpoint. Cool thing I didn't know about checkpoints is that you can see right there on the menu it has a second option.
Let's go this way next.
And that's actually teleport. So you can teleport to different checkpoints. I didn't know that. So for a long time I was walking back and forth instead of just using teleports to get to places where I needed to go. Oh, I liked it. This is a good cool fight scene right here. I walked into this outside of this bridge and I saw these boars and I was like, alright, I'm gonna take them out real quick. And then a fucking wolf comes out of nowhere and decides he wants to get up in the fight. I'm like, alright, cool. Screaming for his buddies, like he's gonna get some backup. I didn't know Peppa Pig and the big bad wolf of the forest were fucking friends. You see how many guys came up on me? I'm over here fighting this guy. I'm cool, I'm chilling. Boom. Knocking him out. Parry. Bam. And there's 30 more Peppa Pig's cousins just waiting there for me. Well, I slaughtered them all. We like some pork chops over here. That's right. Give me them pork chops. Put them on a grill. eat them up.
Let's take care of it. Treasure!
Here's another
You're
chest.
doing it,
Let's see what
right?
we get from this one. I don't remember what I got from these chests, if I'm being honest. Oh, that's cool. We got a chest piece. A blueprint for a chest piece.
Chest.
So this is we're kind of going through this together. I don't remember. It's been like 2 weeks. I believe it said a flame stone or a throwing stone. Throwing stones are just regular. You can throw them at whatever you want. And you'll see me here. I went and killed all the boars before I went to the chest, because if you don't, they'll just attack you and you'll just have to fight them anyway. So it's easier to get them over with instead of just trying to open the chest while they're trying to ram you into existence. Alright. We're chugging along pretty easily here. You can see that my life does not regenerate on its own. Unless I use a skill or a healing potion or a healing crystal, my life will stay like this until I get to the next checkpoint. I didn't see what I got there. I was talking. In here, I mean, look at this world, man. Who isn't excited about starting a new adventure in a RPG world that used to be an anime? Or it's not used to be an anime. It still is an anime. But who isn't excited about this? Look at this world. It's beautiful. It's awesome. I'm super excited to get into this. Like I've been saying, I don't know what else to say. I'm speechless.
So, it's finally time for the official launch. If I remember right, the first thing we need to do is use the terminal there and add the town of beginnings to the map. Why don't we give it a shot?
I like how this guy is encouraging, and he's still treating me like a newbie even though I played the demo. I don't know. At the end of every quest, this menu pops up and it shows you all the stuff you've collected, all the money you've earned, the XP you gained, and the money you earned from the quest itself. And now we're in the town of beginnings. This is where our journey begins.
Whoa, look at all these people! We should be able to build up a pretty decent guild with 10,000 other players to choose from. Going all out won't be a problem if we have some heavy hitters on our side, right? I gotta say, I haven't been this excited in a long time!
Yeah, you see all these people in the demo, it was empty. There was barely anybody around. And I didn't know this at first, but when you're in a cutscene, or you can see on the top middle, it'll say running only or camera only. You can't access anything else. So here I'm trying to get into where I can see my stat points and my equipment and stuff, and I'm just running around like an idiot because you can't access it. You're in a scene. You're in a cutscene. But this is what your room looks like. You get a room in every city or village you visit, and you have a chest. That chest allows you to open up your stats. So if you gain levels, you get points, stat points. And if you get equipment, you can change it there. I'm excited though. This is probably the most exciting part. I hope you guys are ready.
Hello over there! Long time no see. I'm so glad we ran into you.
We're lucky to have found you. There's so many more players here now. We were fortunate that you didn't change your avatar.
It's actually kind of grown on me, so I figured I'd just stick with mine. Seems you guys kept the same appearance too, huh?
Actually, our avatars look like our real selves.
I see. Hey, hang on a second. Didn't you have another member in your party?
Yeah, Clark. He went off on his own. He was just raring to go. He even mentioned something about making up for lost time.
He's quite dedicated. Hasn't responded to even one single message.
Oh, wait, that's right. I forgot to message Cal and Argo. Let's go find out where they're at.
I wasn't talking about them. They're not exciting. This is the exciting part.
That's some sort of signal?
Uh-huh. What's happening? Why is everyone here?
Is this the teleport gate plaza?
Hold on. Why would I get sent here?
The scene straight up gave me goosebumps. It felt like I was watching the anime all over again. It was crazy.
Maybe it's a forced teleport.
But why? Why now?
Oh! I think I figured it out! This is a ceremony to officially start the game.
What the hell? I can't find the logout button. It's gone.
Huh? He's right. The logout button's vanished. How are we supposed to exit the game?
Look!
I swear, when I saw this, I was like eeing like a little schoolgirl because I was so excited.
Attention players, I welcome you to my world. My name is Akihiko Kayaba, and as of this moment, I am in control here.
Kayaba. That's the developer.
I'm sure most of you have already noticed an item missing from your main menus, the logout button. Let me assure you this is not a defect in the game. I repeat, this is not a defect. This is how Sword Art Online was designed to be. You cannot log yourselves out of SAO anymore.
What? Is he serious?
And no one from the outside will be able to shut down or remove the nerve gear from your head. If anyone attempts to, a transmitter inside the nerve gear will discharge a microwave signal into your skull, destroying your brain and ending your life.
This can't be happening.
Despite my warning, families and friends of some of your fellow players have attempted to remove the nerve gear anyway. An unfortunate and tragic decision. The game now has 213 less players than when it began. They've been deleted from both Aincrad and the real world. The news has already spread around the globe, reporting on the situation along with the deaths so far. At this point, it's safe to assume the likelihood of another nerve gear being removed is minimal at best. I hope this brings you some comfort as you try to clear the game. It's important to remember the following. There is no longer any way to revive someone within the game. If your HP drops to 0, your avatar will be deleted from the system forever, and the nerve gear will simultaneously destroy your brain. There is only one way for a player to escape now. You must defeat the boss on floor 100 and clear the game. And last but not least, I've placed a little present in the item storage of every player. Please, have a look.
This is accurate to the anime. I will say that. They tried to do some things that were accurate to the anime. They actually put a mirror in your pouch. And this is a cool part where the character I created comes in. This is actually also where I learned that my partner is a baddie.
Huh?
Right now, you're probably wondering why. Why would I, the developer of Sword Art Online and the Nerve Gear, do something like this? Ultimately, my goal was a simple one. The reason I created Sword Art Online was to control the fate of a world of my design. As you can see, I have achieved my goal.
There's Kirito and his friend, I forget his name. Am in love? I know, just say it.
This marks the end of the tutorial and the official launch of Sword Art Online. Before I go, take note. This may be a game, but it's not one you play. I wish all of you the best of luck.
2022. That's the day I logged into Sword Art Online. The world's first full-dive MMORPG. Just put on the headgear and you were transported to a virtual world. The stage for this new adventure was a giant floating castle called Aincrad. I couldn't believe it. I'd finally arrived in the world I'd always dreamed of. My life had never allowed me to be myself. I lived behind forced smiles, a state that made it hard to breathe. But in this world, Aincrad, things were different. Nobody knew who I was. For the first time in my life, I was free. At least, that's what I thought. This may be a game, but it's not one you play. Those were Kayaba's words. If you die here, you die for good. The pain, the fear, it's all real, and you can't escape it. And while I'd been in the beta, I never imagined Kayaba would go so far as to do this. It's terrible being alone. But I need companions I can trust. It's okay. I'm sure I'll find them. Even here, in a virtual world, people's warmth, their heart, still shines through. For now, all I can do is move forward.
So you seen in her little intro that there was a bunch of clips of different missions. We didn't get to do that many missions. That's kind of sad they did that. It made it look like the demo was bigger than it was, but it kind of wasn't. There's my boo thing, though.
It's been an entire month since the day of the launch, and I still have no idea what we should do.
I suppose I should apologize. When I originally chose a male avatar, I didn't do it because I wanted to trick all of you. I've been feeling really bad about this the whole time.
Well, I'm not the least bit offended. People do it all the time.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me either. So you were having fun with your avatar?
Really? You're not mad? That's such a relief.
One's conduct is what truly matters, and I admire anyone who is brave enough to go after Stella, regardless of their appearance.
Yeah, all is forgiven. But what do we do now? Any plans?
I have some ideas. For starters, I think it's in our best interest to get as strong as possible.
You want to go on raids?
No. But the future's unclear. The stronger we are, the better we can protect ourselves.
From what? Who cares what's out there? As long as we just stay in town, we'll be safe. You can't die inside the safe zone.
True. But what happens if Kayaba decides to remove the protective barrier on a whim?
What? Are you saying that the monsters would be able to get in here?
I said if he did it, not that he will. Besides, monsters may be the least of our worries. This is a death game, remember?
You mean traps?
He means players.
Wait, I don't understand. You mean people might come and attack us?
I know that sounds awful, but there are almost 10,000 other players in here with us. Desperation can drive people to do things they'd never do otherwise, like stealing or even, you know.
I really can't take this anymore.
Don't worry, Sayu.
Huh?
We're a step ahead of everyone else. Because we were a part of the beta testing. And that will be our saving grace. So, let's go to Hornka. We gotta start doing some quests and find stronger weapons.
Hornka. You mean the place from the Forest Elixir quest?
You completed it too, right? I'm not sure how much the game has changed since the beta, but I'm interested in finding out.
Did you have a chance to visit Hornka? You don't remember? It's a small village just northwest of the town of Beginnings.
Game or
Don't
anime.
worry, we'll show you around once we get there. Honestly, I'm just glad that I'm
they
not
sent
alone
the mirror,
in this.
and this is when you turn
that's
into what you
right.
actually look like.
Do you know some other players?
Sure do. Two friends I made during the beta, Cal and Argo. They'd both be major boons to the team.
Did you say Cal? As in the Cal? You know him?
Hey, I got a response.
And?
Argo says she won't be able to stick around too long, but she's willing to help us with quests. She also wrote, I can't believe this is happening. What a total mess. Cal, on the other hand... doesn't look promising. He says, I've got my hands full at the moment, but I'll be in touch. Let's all get out of this alive. I remember he mentioned playing with his brother. They must be together right now. I can't imagine how this must feel for him, being new and all. But Cal's right. We all need to work together and help each other get out of this nightmare.
That settles it then. Let's begin the journey to Hornka.
Sorry, but... I really want to meet up with Clark. Can I join up with you guys after I find him?
Of course. Please, give my regards.
You bet! Be careful, everyone!
Very well. Then let's be on our way to Hornka. It may be in our best interest to travel there discreetly, though. Could be I'm overthinking things, but if we stay together, we may draw some unwanted attention from those who weren't part of the beta.
So you're suggesting we split up for now and meet back up at the village?
I'm aware of how strange that sounds. Ugh, I can't believe it's gotten to this point, where we can't trust other players.
No, I think you're right to think that way.
One exception though. You're probably safer off traveling alongside one of us. You may have taken part in the beta, but your playtime is still relatively low compared to ours.
Yeah, good point. I think you should head there with another player. Who you travel with is up to you. Whenever you're ready, just send one of us a message at the teleport gate.
It's a plan then. Let's part ways for now.
Alright, so before we end this video, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys some of the menu screens. You can see this is the equipment screen. You can choose weapon, shirt or chest, gloves, pants, and the shield. I'm not carrying a shield because I don't own one. See, there's a one-handed dagger, hammer, two-handed swords. There's going to be all kinds of weapons that I'm excited to look for. Two-handed axe, two-handed hammer, you know, stuff like that. You got the fencing swords, and then my favorite, of course, the one-handed sword, short sword. some people would call it. But this is the equipment. You can lock your items, you can unlock them, you can change the equipment of the partners that you're choosing or that you have available for you at the moment. So that's pretty cool. There's a chest. Some of these chests have mods, and the mods give you passive abilities. Just the start of the game, so I ain't got much. You get your gloves. You can choose those independently. And same thing with the chest. They have mods that give you passive abilities. And you got your legs. Here I'm just trying to choose what to wear for the moment. Since we just started the game, I don't have anything to make me look cool. This is your pouch. So you, on every mission, you only have a set amount of items you can take with you. And you can choose from those items from your storage. Any items that you do pick up, if you have an empty space, will end up in your pouch. The rest of the items will be sent to your storage once you complete the mission. If you don't complete the mission, I haven't not completed a mission, so I don't know what happens if you don't complete your mission. And then the other thing you saw was just those investigations you get. That's where you can find them. I'll show you a little bit of the smithy and what it does. You can craft different items. As you can see here, you can craft all the weapons I just showed you. If you get a blueprint, it just comes here. It tells you what items you need, how much it costs. And if you don't have the items and stuff you need for it, it's just going to be red. It's just going to be red, and it tells you can't. So, that's the hammer I got back in the temple. Here's the chest I found. That's a pretty good, cool chest. I crafted that, and I'll probably end up wearing that because it looks better than what I have on. And you can equip it right there and then if you craft it right there and then. Now your chest, gloves, pants, and shield cannot be upgraded. So those will stay how they are. But your weapons, you can upgrade them, and you can add mods to them so that they have passive abilities. Yeah, it's been fun. I'm excited for this game. This is the first time I've done this in 9 years, like I said before. I have a lot to learn. I have a long ways to go before I can say that this is something I do. If you guys have any tips, if you guys have any, if you guys want to say anything, just say hi in the comments. But thank you everyone for watching and hanging out with me for today. If you liked the video, maybe consider subscribing and leaving a like. But until next time, keep smiling, keep gaming, and I'll see you in our next adventure.